ahead of ourselves.
I was going to say,
running straight into it. It's Moke and Smart taking you through for top 5, or top 4, I think. It will losers quarters. One of the other losers quarters sets.
Yeah, we're going to get through to introductions later. But yes, as I said, we are taking you through to the final placement for that top 4 block. And my goodness, what a set to start with. First of all, of course, Bloom, our first seed, dropping down to losers early, losing against Pele, and now having to face against someone who is quite possibly going on the best bracket run of their life right now.
It's great form from Hollow here. One of the interesting storylines, as always, for UK tournaments is how Bloom will do. We've seen Bloom already go a multitude of characters. You've seen the Lucario on stream. We've also seen the Corrin, the Peach, the Rosalina off stream. I think in the set of Bloom versus, I think it was Azalea, there was like 5 different characters that we used. But Bloom paying Hollow the respect, it's on the Bayo. It's Bayo time. You
can always tell when Bloom is taking this seriously, and right now he has decided, you know what, I'll play my other characters, but it is time to go the main. Bring out the Bayonetta and finish this up quick, as he does there with that first stock, finishing up with a back air. Forcing Hollow into a position where he's got to try and do. Does get the Pikmin onto him, and a huge forward air there. Not going to take the stock just yet, though.
Yeah, interesting. We're also seeing Hollow go for the Alpha, or the Olimar. I think Hollow in a previous tag banned Jojo, but no Banjo in sight at the moment. We're seeing the Alpha, which was an interesting pick. I heard that Hollow went Alpha against Azalea because I think it was just kind of like a left field pick, but the Olimar did so well that he's sticking with it.
This is the thing about Hollow. Like, the Alpha is definitely, like, it's been seen before, but it is still a surprise. Oh. And certainly, you know, against Azalea, it proved to be an incredibly good choice for them. You know, opting to take away the Banjo and bring out the Alpha here, doing a good job. But, of course, Bloom is just such a strong threat every single time, Mo, as he's proving, as he's just pulling a landslide right now on this Alpha.
Yeah, I think, you know, we saw Hollow use the Alpha as a kind of a left field pick against Azalea, try and catch Azalea off guard. But I think Bloom, as we know, is the champion of random. There's no character that Bloom's not familiar with. So I don't see the Olimar necessarily catching him off guard. But we'll see. A pretty good start here for Bloom. Pretty much a full stock lead.
Yeah, and this is like where it starts to get really tough now for Hollow, as he's got to try and find a stock away, but Bloom is just diving down there. But actually, SD going a little bit too low.
Yeah, a little bit too deep there.
Giving Hollow the opportunity to potentially get this out. And Olimar, you know, definitely a character that can get that damage up very quickly. We're already seeing a quick 46. Hollow is hanging on by a thread, but this could get scary if the longer it goes on.
Yeah, I think it was the first stock Bloom was killing at like 170, so yeah, Bloom having a little bit of difficulty killing Hollow so far. Even that, we didn't get the strong hit, the down air, and I wonder if Hollow can use this rage, but it's still looking a long way back. I think forward throw is going to start killing soon. Maybe even a stray aerial, 200% smart. It's the life of Bayo sometimes.
This Alf does not want to die. And Bloom, you need to finish this up quickly or it's going to get bad. Even the Alpha is not going to do it. 220. We are nearing sudden death %. This is how crazy it is getting. And Bloom still can't find it. Does get back to stage, still chasing this Olimar down, this Alf down even, but not able to find the stock. And all the while, that percentage on Bloom is just going up and up.
Yeah, I mean, 80% here, and there's a purple in play.
Actually, that should do it. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Just for a bit of style.
Right, we got to calm ourselves down a little bit there. 70% in the end, but still Bloom holding it down, keeping himself calm, taking that first game away.
Yeah, Bloom, I would love to know. We didn't quite see it quickly enough. They pressed A on the end screen. I wonder how much damage Bloom did to Hollow. It was an insane amount. I wonder. Oh, Cloud? Okay. All right. I think Bloom's decided I would like to kill at sub 300%, please. Good matchup. This great matchup on paper for Cloud.
Raise your hand if you knew that Bloom had a Cloud.
We know Bloom's got an everybody.
He's got everybody. It shouldn't be a surprise at this point.
But I would love to see what the results graphic's going to look like.
It's every single character in the entire game just on that roster for Bloom right now. But regardless, it is the switch to the Cloud. Clearly, you decided to actually, not too comfortable with the Bayo for this, and already showing that this Cloud is looking stronger than ever before.
Yeah, I think Bloom, as we said at the start, he wanted to go Bayo to pay respect, but he's going Cloud to pay no respect.
So I'm starting to think this guy was a good choice. This is a very good choice.
I think it's a great matchup on paper. I think Bloom trying to scout a high recovery, but yeah, Hollow there going low. I'm not sure what's happened here. Barely a minute gone by, and there's already 2 stocks that have been removed.
Okay, and even the forward there, Bloom is just running a train right now, getting all of this damage out so quickly. Hollow has not even been able to find a single opportunity to really get anything going. The limit on deck as well, and certainly we know that I can kill a ridiculously early percentage. Backer comes out, Bloom dives down.
Going solo. I'll try to style for the fans. It wasn't enough.
I respect it.
I think it was always a bit of a stretch there, or trying to read the immediate roll with the F smash. I think Bloom trying to cook up a little bit of a surprise for us here, but here comes Hollow. Bit of damage.
Hollow finally finding the opening he needs to get something going here.
Oh no, there's 2 purple. Smart. The Hollow zone is here.
That's exactly what's going on coming, because this is where it starts to get a little bit scary. Again, Bloom needs to sealing this up now. Certainly in a good place to do so. Limit comes out and just chasing him down.
Bloom is not messing around. I think he got really, as we said, he got really sick of killing at ludicrous percents with the Bayo. But Cloud in that matchup's really good. I think the Olimar's kind of or Alf, kind of a weird character. Projectile and sword in one. Pikmin, they kind of do a little bit of everything. Whereas Cloud's big sword just kind of swats through them all. And yeah, Bloom was just being able to push, hold forward, be an aggressive Cloud. 2 up. Are we seeing a character switch? Or is
we
Hollow
are seeing a character switch. Hollow going for the Pokemon trainer, which is actually the 3rd character in his roster, the one that actually most people tend to associate Hollow with more these days, as he has opted to go for it in most brackets he enters. So the Banjo, today coming out, it was a bit more of a surprise, because certainly, yeah, everyone was expecting to see the PT, but regardless, finally comes out for this pivotal game 3 here, trying to get himself back in and keep this losers bracket dream alive. But of course, Bloom's Cloud is still playing with a lot of momentum.
Yeah, a little bit of a slower-paced game. We saw a great start for Hollow then, cleaning it up. A brilliant up smash there on the Ivysaur.
And of course, Bloom just immediately shutting that down and switching to the squad as well, get these low percent combos started. Bloom chasing down that grab, just trying to get anything started here. But Hollow just taking his time on the ledge. Bloom, of course, having to return fire with the up B. Hollow's got to find a way back, but Bloom is just keeping up this ledge guard.
Yeah, I love the way that Bloom tries to bait a movement from his opponent. He's always just kind of weaving in and out. Doesn't matter which character. He's trying to force you into a position that he wants to be in. Like positioning. See, look at Ivysaur just gets destroyed by that neutral B. Oh, I love that so much. It's the perfect cover for neutral get-up. Just up B out of shield on reaction with limit. I love seeing that smart.
Yeah, no, that is absolutely perfect. Exactly what Bloom needed as well, just to get himself back into this. Of course, Hollow still playing a small bit of a lead, but of course we know how quickly that can dissipate. Even with a Squirtle now, trying to get something started. Going to switch into the Ivysaur now, obviously going for those kind of mid-range percents. Gets down there as well, which we know can obviously catch recovery like Cloud very, very easily, especially with that huge hitbox.
Yeah, we had a strong start from Hollow. For the first stock, the armor. I respect the option from Bloom, still makes it back. Bloom is so willing to go off stage, even as Cloud.
Okay,
it's so rude. It's just so rude.
All right, Bloom. Okay, this is what we're doing now. All right, the final stock here for Hollow tournament. Stock on the line here. Needs to take this game. Needs to get rid of Bloom's 2 stocks to keep this losers bracket dream alive. But Bloom is just playing with all the momentum right now, chasing down with that side beat as well. The percentage keeps climbing, Moke.
Ooh. There's an aggression to the way Bloom's playing with Cloud. Some Clouds, they'll just run in and spam back air on your shield. Bloom's just kind of trying to bait you out of shield, basically. Shield's a good answer to Cloud, but if you mix it the timing just as they're releasing shield, the intricate neutral and spacing from Bloom. I raise you, side B at ledge.
A raise you burst option.
That is certainly a burst option. Okay, a lot of percent here, though, for Hollow to make up. But Charizard's a big boy. He's going to live for a while.
This is the thing now, because this is where it starts to get a little bit scary, because Hollow is kind of forced to stay as Charizard at this point, because he absolutely cannot switch to Squirtle, because he will absolutely get eviscerated by basically anything Cloud does. Even the Ivysaur is a little bit of a risk to get through. So we're going to be just seeing this Charizard stay out. But Simon comes out, still not enough. 200%.
I've no idea why Bloom went for side B there. Okay, this one will probably kill 200%.
There we go.
Yeah, Bloom cleans it up. Bloom, I feel like playing with his food a little bit that game, but yeah, he wanted to play Bayo. He wanted to try and get the Bayo warmed up for the rest of the bracket because we know Bloom, the favorite to go far in this tournament. But he's like, you know what? I'm on a schedule here, you know.
Yeah, I've got a ton
GP's
of
like, the
choice.
venues needs to shut soon.
Yeah.
Please, can we start speedrunning?
I say after party's 18+, so we can't have Bloom here.
Oh, dear. great stuff from Bloom, but yeah, surprising in itself that we've seen Bloom in the losers bracket. We joined in very briefly, guys. Halfway through, it's Moke and Smar here taking you through top 4. I think that was the other losers quarterfinal.
That was
set.
yes. So we finally have our top 4 decided now. Of course, with the winner's side being Pelly versus Mazebeans, who I assume we're going to be getting up next. And of course, completing that with Longo and now Bloom. Now, Moke, you might be thinking, and even the folks at home might be thinking, wait, are we watching Tea Party 2? But no, you're wrong. You're watching Tea Party 3. Even though it's got basically the same top 4.
I think didn't Longo win Tea Party?
Longo did, yeah.
It was an interesting one. But we're going to hand it back to Rosa.
Thank you very much, Moke. Well, we are back in the winner's side now that our top 4 is decided. Bloom4Eva moving on there, using a plethora of characters as always. So let's get our winners' finals on stream and on stage, ladies and gentlemen. First up, the person who put Bloom4Eva into the losers bracket, the Sonic Whiz, it is Pelly. And the opponent is one that Pelly is all too familiar with. Heralding all the way down from Scotland, the leader of the blokes, the Minecraft menace. Give it up for Mazebeans. All right, keep your pants on, guys. Take it away, winners finals.
And here we go.
This is it. And of course, as you already heard from Rosa, these two have a seasoned history with each other. They have played each other so many times. And now, again, back on this stage, Moog, once again, to fight out for that coveted spot in Grands.
We saw, there was a brilliant moment, you might have seen it at home, where in between the match of Pelly and Bloom, it had all of their previous set history lined up. And of course, it was just all in favor of Bloom. Bloom has had Pelly's number for basically for a long time.
Yes. Yeah.
Pelly finally able to take it over Bloom. You know, Bloom, that was going Lucario. Sometimes that comes back to bite you. I think he switched